guys, welcome back to my channel. And how is your 2020 looking? It's a very bright, as you can see, the sun is right here, sunny, kind of windy, perfect tropical day where I am. And today I'll be looking at a very new art supply called the Marco Square C600 Pastel Colors. Of course, before we get started, I do have to send out my disclaimers. First up, I don't live in the city or a major city in the country of Belize, and I do live near a major highway, so you will hear those motor vehicles in my background, especially at this moment because I have the window open. I'm trying to enjoy some of that nice fresh air. And secondly, because it's a beautiful sunny morning, you will hear those wild birds as well in my background. And thirdly, I have dogs, and they don't like strangers. In fact, I dare say they really don't like people. So if anything comes near their house, any strange creatures come near their house, you will hear those dogs start barking. And with that, I go back to my regular scheduled program. Okay, so I was browsing through AliExpress, the AliExpress app, and I came across these. Now they are the Marco Square C600 Pastel coloring pencil sets. And I was like, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some church in it. Marco makes a pastel set of coloring pencils. Now I know there's another brand, I think Mitsubishi has a pastel set and Holbein has a pastel set from Japan. But you know, those are very, very expensive. But this is an affordable set of pastel colors. And this particular version that I have here in front of me, which is the Square C600, not only comes in their pastel colors, but they also have a standard color. Now let me tell you a little bit more about these Pastel Marco coloring pencil line. Marco has three different sets of pastel coloring pencils. They have one, the Marco 9100, and those pastel colors are hexagonal pencil shape. Then they also have two versions of the square shaped color pencils. There is the C600, which I have here, and the Square 820. Now all sets comes in presentation of 12 and 24, except for the C600, which also has a version of standard colors. Now when I got these at the post office, they came in one of those envelopes, you know, those packaging envelopes that has the bubble wrapped glued inside. It came in one of those, and it came in 3 layers of bubble wrap, literally 3 layers. And you guys may notice that a lot of times on this channel I don't present my review, especially when I'm reviewing products, how I got those products or how those products were shipped. I don't present it, and that's for a very, very specific reason. Reason being why you're seeing it out of packaging is because when I go to the post office and I receive products, like I received this product here that was in an envelope with 3 layers of bubble wrap, what I normally do is that I donated my bubble wrapping back to the post office. And that's for a very, very specific reason. Here in Belize, how the postal service normally goes is that when you receive a packaging, the postal service will send you a slip to tell you that you have a parcel at the post office. It's not like in more developed countries where they actually deliver the parcel to your front step. Here at the post office, they will send you a notification telling you that you have a parcel waiting for you at the post office. When you go to the post office to pick up your parcel, then the postal clerk will go look for it and present it to the custom agent. The custom agent will look through your parcel to see if it's legal or illegal, and then he will clear it, or she, and then you go pay for it at the post office, and then you get it. Now, a lot of times when you're sending parcels now, like for me who will be sending off my 5,000 subscriber giveaway prize, what happened is when you go to the post office, you go with your parcel unwrapped or unclosed. So for me, who is going with those 5,000 subscriber giveaway gifts, I will go with it open. I won't have it wrapped or packaged, and I will go with it open so that the postal agent could go through it and the custom agent can go through it to see if I'm sending anything that's illegal to go through the mail. After they have cleared my parcel to be delivered, then I can wrap it and package it appropriately and send it through. Now, for a lot of people here in Belize who may not know that system, will go to the post office with A, not enough packaging, or B, will have to destroy their packaging to open the package or to unwrap it if there's something they already had closed and wrapped up. And that's where my donated bubble wrapped or boxes come in, because when I receive packaging in boxes, I also donated that back to the post office. So a lot of my, like, especially when I receive goods with big boxes, I give those back. Okay, this is just my little way of reducing my carbon footprint, because I have no need for 3 layers of bubble wrap. But someone who had to destroy their packaging, or someone who didn't go to the post office with not enough packaging, could use it. And it's a great way of reducing and recycle. So for all my Belizean people out there who are watching this and who mail things, especially parceled on who are received parceled on a routine basis, donate your packaging. You know, especially if you have no use for it, donate it back someone else. And it actually did happen where I was at the post office, I was receiving a package, and my package had a lot of bubble wrap, and it just so happens that there was a lady who was coming by and she had to destroy her packaging because she had to open it up so that the postal clerk could see what was inside and the custom agent could clear it. And when she destroyed it, well, she actually had no more packaging, and I told her, no worries, sweetheart, whenever I get my stuff, you could get my packaging. And I just donate my packaging for her, and she was actually very, very grateful. So if you don't have no use for the packaging, just donate it. Okay, reduce, recycle. Okay, renew. With that long speech, we're gonna get into these Marco Square C600. Now it came with this little thing that's encircled. I just pull this off. Okay, it shows all the colors that are inside. Let me put it there so you can see. And it came in a metal tin. Open up the metal tin, and the metal tin does have the Marco logo right here. Now the metal tin is not hinged on, so it can come completely off. Similarly to the Prismacolors, I believe. Now as you can see, I have a swatch card, so obviously I've already swatched these out. And they're here, and you can see it's all pastel colors. I know there's a lot of people out there who would love to have a set like these, and like I said, it's pretty cost effective. Let me put that to the side. And it also comes with an extra swatch card right in here. Now this swatch card corresponds with the number and the color arrangement that is inside. However, it is written in Chinese, and my reading Chinese is not that very good, you know. My Chinese is Indian, but I can't read Chinese that so well. Well, fortunately, I do have some friends who can read Chinese, and they were the ones who were helping me in translating some of these colors. And I think there's only 2 colors that I don't have, and I believe those colors are number 24. Oh no, I found 24. It was number 24, and I think it was number 15. But I think I was, with the aid of Google Translate, I was able to translate them to what I believe they are. But I'm still wondering about number 24. Okay? Now, as you can see, I hope you guys can see this clearly, the numbering doesn't come in chronological order. It doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It actually goes almost like a color arrangement, because this is 06 and this is 13 on the end, and between there is 17, 18, 16, 19. So as you can see, it is not in chronological order. It's not in numerical order. It's actually in a ascending or descending order. It's just random orders, and it just has these arrangement, and I left them in the arrangement they were originally presented. Now these pencils, completely square shape. It has the name printed here, Square C600, Marco, and the Marco logo. On the opposite side of this branding, this side right here, it has the numbering code for this color, and this color is 06 according to the numbering code, and according to its translation, it's actually hydrangea pink. Now I will see how I could type all these out and either link them to you or type them out for you. For anybody who have this set and want the English translation, well, at least the English translation I have of these colors, okay? The other thing I find so amazing is that the colors, these colors here, so closely match the actual color of the pencil. As you guys know, green is a very difficult color to match, and blues, and you can see it closely matches, especially when you superimpose the color. Now the one downside I have to these, and it's kind of like an objection, is that these are very, very waxy. The colors, the lead itself is a very waxy lead. I haven't tested yet its water solubility, but it's very waxy, and because it's pastel colors, the color payout is not that bright. It's not like bright pastel. It's a very dull pastel colors. Now I cannot say whether the 9100 set or the C820 set have brighter colors, because I don't have those. But this particular set, the colors are kind of dull, so the color intensity is not there. And because it's a more cost-effective versions of the Holbein and the Mitsubishi, I am not taking these to be light fast or artist grade pencil. I'll mere say that they're on the fringe edge of student and kids grade kind of coloring pencil, and the only reason I'll pop kids grade in there is because of the waxiness and the dull colors. That's the only reason. The other thing I should say about these is that the centerness. Now they have a little tag here on the thing. You see that little thing right here? This is to say that the coloring pencil are well centered. And that's what it says, but I can't judge it from that, as you guys know. So I don't know if it's well centered or not. And with that, I end this talking portion of the review and get into an illustration and coloring with these pencils. up. Now it's time for us to get all color up. What do you think? Palette sticks? Birthday? I wanted to draw a birthday cake, but I was like, nah, I'll just draw them enjoying a slice of birthday cake. Probably September had a birthday and she just shared a slice of cake with them. So, or maybe it was Theo's birthday, who knows. Anyway, let's get our color up, shall we? Okay, I am finished. What I did is, as I used the colors from out of the pan, I just put it next to it to see how many colors it will take me to do this illustration. And at the end, I would say all of them. The pan is empty. I actually did use every single color in here, especially in these two spots. These are two colors. So yeah, I used the whole 24 set just for this one illustration. And at the end, what I can say is that, one, these pencils are extremely waxy and they leave a lot of wax residue. As you can see, I hope it shows, there was some stuff. I had to knock off my board a little bit and clean off my working area and then start to color again because of the waxiness. Two, I was fighting the white of the paper for coverage. I don't know what is it, but when I was taught, when you do coloring pencils, you go on light and you build up colors. But whenever I did that, it's like it just, like in this sky area and here and here and here and here and here and here, it just fights the white of the paper. You are actually fighting the white of the paper for the illustration. And the only time you get good coverage was when you went on with medium to hard pressure. You got good coverage, but then it just left that streaky kind of amateur-y coloring pencil kind of effect, which wasn't really nice. The other disclaimer I have about these pencils is that the waxiness of these pencils may make it appear to be smooth, but it's really not, you know, because it really eats, especially as you can see for the sky. I hope it shows. I had to sharpen my pencil twice. I also had to sharpen my pencil when I did the grassy area here, because even though it is waxy and the pencil, the lead is firm, it eats away very easily. So you really need to be careful how you're using these pencils. And that's about it. It was really not cooperating me when it comes to the white of the paper, but all in all, it was I won't say pleasant, but it was an experience coloring with these pastel coloring pencils. The one thing I could say is, yeah, it's not as bright as I would like it to be, and the waxiness of the pencil does give this a very waxy kind of sheen. I should test if it's water soluble because that's like the one test I didn't do. So I got some water here. And I'm just going to pull a little bit of color out on this paper. Right on the sky here. And I'm going to kind of destroy a little bit, but just to test if it's water soluble, and it's not water soluble. As you can see, I'm rubbing my wet brush across the sky and there's nothing being pulled out on this side, so it's obviously not water soluble. Sorry, I don't want to leave any water on my desk. And with that, we are finished. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.